check the clock, wondering what is outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from Houston. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin next. At the 43-yard line. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Amari Lassiter there on the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Raven first down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. His throw here is complete. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. His sixth touchdown now for the season. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Flowers now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. At their own 29-yard line. Here we go. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. It's a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, Stroud. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Hey, I got him, on me. 18, what's that? Hey.
Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he runs past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
25-yard line.
Oh, we're ready. Jackson now. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
In motion comes Andrews. Again, it's Jackson. Got his man at the 6. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Mitchell trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
Brings up 2nd and
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Mitchell. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
They'll try to run with Mitchell. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Ravens will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. 118. What's up?
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain of 11 on that loss. First down for Houston.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Now deep ball here for Collins. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On the quick, right? Swap. Another swap. 19 Texas.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Inches. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. Hey, he's going to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks a little short. It is short, and now it's 4th down.
3rd and short. You think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. This defense was ready for all of it. They string him out wide, nowhere to cut, take him down for a loss.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down. In motion comes Walker. Jackson now to throw on first down. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On the zone read, it's Mitchell. This takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
They get 15 on that game. Good for a Ravens first down.
A gain of 15.
Here's Jackson. Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. And he's in. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will get out in front 17-7.
17. Texans 7.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Flowers now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin then.
at their own 22-yard line.
I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my Louis, that's always on. I know the storm is...
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. To throw, it's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
2nd and 10.
Hey, uno more. Here we go.
Stroud to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Hey, uno. 18.
Back to throw. Stroud. That is caught. Finding Higgins. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. It's a pickup of 44 yards.
That's another.
You want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now Mixon, and he'll be stepped up at the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Ravens' 21-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment.
Tony.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points. Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
This one caught at the 4.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
3rd and goal.
Here we go.
To throw is Stroud. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
That one is good. And the Texans are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get free.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. Play action now. Jackson rolling to the left. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
A first down throw for Jackson. Going for it all. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. He'll bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Texans will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
On first down, it's Stroud. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That's harsh! And he will score! Touchdown, Texans. The extra point is good. And the Texans will come back to tie things at 17. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. A return coming from the 14. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
40-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. He'll air it out down the middle. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll bring up second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Flowers now to return it. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. And takes a big shot there on that return. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. He'll give this to Mixon, running right. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
On the 24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6.
All right.
Here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a 1st down for Houston.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
All right. 118.
Back to throw. He'll get that out to Mixon. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. You put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4.
18. What's that? 19 Texas.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 29. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
All right.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud looking to set up the screen, but is broken up and incomplete. They were right there on that one defensively. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Now Stroud. Moving outside the pocket. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown.
35-yard run.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
Quick, right? 18. South.
They'll go play action with Stroud. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Houston. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll grab it at the 12. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Taken in, it's Tiz Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 14.
Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
And the Ravens 1st down.
From the gun, Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 24-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On the give, it's Mitchell. Oh, yeah. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of
They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
First down.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
A run on first and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
The big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage, and I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal. And the pistol, Jackson ready. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here and talk things over before third down. Jackson to the goal line and in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown Ravens. It's his third touchdown catch this year. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
19-yard line.
Something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe something taken from me. Life's gotta always be missing.
Wait.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Jackson now on second down. That is caught. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
17 yards.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up first and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take...
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here we go.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. Lots of space, past the 45. 20, 15, and he will score. Joe Mixon, touchdown Texans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. A game-tying touchdown here in the fourth quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a
At
touchdown.
their own 35-yard line.
A give to Mitchell. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In motion comes Walker. 2nd down. Jackson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. You know, something for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Back to throw, Jackson. This is intercepted. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only did they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
Makes the score Texans 41, Ravens 34.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
18-yard line.
We changed it.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That is caught! And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. They covered 73 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play. It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up second and goal.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal. With Mitchell, and he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
3-yard loss on the play. It's third and goal.
Third and goal for Jackson. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Flowers now to return it. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right. Swap. Another swap. Buggy. Look the hot.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
A big hole. Inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend the return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
DCA.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On third down, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First down, Baltimore.
In motion comes Walker. A first down throw for Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Raven first down. They'll drop to throw. He's got a man. It's Walker. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
They'll run. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. Second and inches, you're thinking the first down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight. They sell out on the run, and they're going to force this team to snap it again on third down.
Now it's Mitchell, and he'll have it. He'll have it at the 16-yard line. First down picked up as the running game comes through. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Final minute, one timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. They'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Brings up second and
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got other hands, boy. All that drink, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping, pay your bills.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but me, my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
And now they're going to go for two and a possible win, and the crowd rising to make this even more difficult. Now, Jackson. That's going to be caught. Not playing for the OT. They get the two-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Flowers now to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
at their own 20-yard line.
Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud going up top and looking for Flowers. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.